What's up? It's Renee Mija. Welcome to Edge of Illumination. 5 steps to transform your life and to raise your frequency. This is for chosen ones. This is for light workers. This is for energy workers, people who feel like they have been trying to do their best at being positive, raise their vibration, get into a higher frequency, a new earth, or what some call the 5D, etc., and feel like things are trying to pull them back down or knock them back down. This is for you. 5 steps that will help you going forward. Number 1, try to be quiet about ideas such as goals, what you want to do, and aspirations unless you are 100% sure that the person that you are talking to is for you and that there's someone that wants to see the best out of you. If you're talking to the person about something that you really want to do and you feel like you're being met with suspicion, or that the person is being sort of dark or negative, or if you start to feel drained when you're talking about it, that is a good sign that you need to be quiet about discussing it with this person. Some have noticed that when you're trying to manifest something or you're trying to do something really good, that it seems like whenever you discuss it, it gets blocked or something interferes. That might have to do with deeper forces at play or other things going on that we may not see that might be going on beneath the surface. So it's a good idea to keep your goals, what you're manifesting, what you want to accomplish, and what you want to do to yourself. In addition to that, if you notice that you talk about something really positive with someone and shortly after they try to start a trivial fight with you, if that's a pattern with someone that you're discussing things with, it's probably best not to discuss things with that person. If you start to feel your throat getting tight and you start to feel like you're losing your voice, or you feel negative physical effects just from talking to that person, that's also a good sign that that's not someone that you should be sharing information with. Your body is really smart. Your subconscious mind is really smart. And a lot of times your body may be telling you something that you don't actually see that's going on with your conscious mind. Number 2, try to eat as many high quality foods as possible. I've been noticing a phenomenon lately where there are certain fruits and vegetables that are not available anymore at grocery stores. And in some cases, I've been noticing fruits and vegetables being replaced with artificial foods like dried foods or chips or things like that, where there used to be tons of produce. That's something to be aware of that's a little bit disconcerting. And again, it kind of goes back to what I was just saying earlier about being quiet with things. Try to eat as healthy as possible, but when you do, maybe keep it to yourself. That is important. If you find really great deals somewhere, like at a local farmer's market or something like that, maybe try to keep it to yourself. I have some suspicions that maybe not everybody wants you to eat so healthy and be healthy, but there are certain nutrients the body needs that come from what was put in the soil, that comes from what is naturally found within fruits and vegetables. And so you already know the body has an amazing ability to be able to heal itself and to be able to connect. These foods, fruits, and vegetables are charged with light from the sun. And when you are eating these things, you're literally taking in nature and becoming imbalanced with it. You're being the most optimal when you eat healthy. Also, exercise as much as you can to strengthen your mind, not just for looking good and stuff like that. That's great, but do it because you want to strengthen your mind as well. So exercise every single day. It'll make you feel good about yourself. Your body will feel better. It'll work better. And with the high quality foods you're eating, it's going to be transformative by itself. Number 3, be really careful about who you date. I've noticed that a lot of times when people go through something where they feel like a lot was taken out of them, or they feel like they've lost a huge part of themselves, it's oftentimes from being within a bad relationship. So definitely be careful with who you date and who you marry. Even though it may be tempting to go off and be with someone, make sure you carefully vet them and that you are sure that they are on the right track with you and a positive person. Because the dark side, or you could say demonics, or you could say the devil, there's all different ways of putting it, can sometimes send in the perfect person to act as something that's not helpful for you, something that could actually take you in the opposite direction. So hold on to your vitality, your creativity, your looks, and all of that. And one way to do that is by being really careful who you attach to and connect with romantically. So that's really important. Number 4, be careful with negative news and negative ideas. And what I mean by that is it's really important to be informed. It's important to be aware of what's going on. But I have noticed that there's been sort of a pull by the dark side to try to overhype certain negativity in order to get a higher emotional charge out of you and to get you to connect with it in a way that it changes how you see the world and makes you feel negative or makes you feel bad, right? A classic example is in New York City recently in Times Square, I believe it was. There was a statue put up of a woman of color and she had braids in her hair and just like a woman that you would see in a normal day. And there was so much polarization about this statue. It's almost like it was put there or promoted just to cause an emotional charge out of people. And if you just look at the responses alone and the ideas that were being thrown around, it was enough to pull somebody down and put them in a negative state. It was like it was designed to focus on things that really don't matter that much. And, you know, you have to pick this side or pick that side. That's something to be aware of, because the way that I looked at it is, oh, you know, it's just a statue of a regular person that you might see. Not a big deal. But with other people just saying that, they were so angered because they saw as, no, it's actually this, it means that. And, you know, or they would use it as a way of attacking identity. Oh, well, you know, these people do this and these people. The moral of the story is we're going to talk about projection magic here in a bit. We've talked about that in the past in some of the other tapes, but it's basically the idea that demons cannot manifest. Lower entity beings cannot manifest. They need the energy from high vibrational, high frequency people who are connected to God. That is the only way that they can manifest. And so one way that they might try to do that is by getting you to focus on something that they want to see more of in the world. And what they're going to want to see more of in the world is things that invite and bring in toxicity, negativity, perversions even. So how they're going to get you to put your energy on that is by speaking about things that are negative as if there's nothing you can do about it. This is just how it is. Or by creating such a polarizing moment or polarizing news cycles that you feel like you have to take a stand and you feel like you have to take a position to defend yourself. When you defend yourself, you're giving it more energy, you're giving it more power, right? Especially if they can pull you into some type of a debate or if they can turn it into a personal attack. So the moral of the story is make sure that you are focusing on positive things and not getting pulled into what you know are manipulations or distractions or things that are designed to provoke or trigger a negative response. I hope you have an awesome, cool, fun, amazing rest of the day. Hope this helps. If you haven't already, please hit the like button if you like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Till next time.